Pass Fast. We deliver food, cash, cargo, and more. Pass Fast. Here's your weekly SunStar Baguio Newsbits. A look at this week's headlines.
Isolation facilities still needed. Market selection meets anew. DOH readies plans for possible COVID vaccination. Sunday Session Road closure resumes. Benguet Town confirms ASF cases. And Comelec malls increase in daily registration quota.
And for the details. The search for additional isolation facilities continues in Benguet towns. Itogon Mayor Victorio Palangdan and Natividad Mayor Romeo Saldas said they are coordinating with various agencies in the Cordillera for more facilities to house COVID-19 patients. This report from Loren Alimondo.
In Itogon, where bulk of active cases in Benguet are recorded, Palangdan on Tuesday said the Mambola propagation station of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources in the town is being eyed into a treatment facility. A memorandum of agreement was signed between the local government and the Atok Gold Mining for the usage of their building, which can accommodate 20 persons. The mayor said the active patients are admitted in the different temporary treatment and monitoring facilities in the province and in the town. Hospitals, a dormitory, while 117 remain in home isolation as of November 10, while 2 schools in the town were utilized as isolation facility. In La Trinidad, Mayor Romeo Salda explained isolation facilities in the town are in full capacity, aside from requesting the Education Department for schools in the town to become isolation facilities. As of Thursday, 625 active cases have been recorded with 1,067 recoveries in Benguet. Lauren Alimondo, SunStar Baguio.
The People's Election Committee of Baguio City is set to meet to discuss the next steps in the market development. This report from Maria Elena Catahan.
City Administrator and People's Selection Committee head Bonifacio de la Peña said the meeting is to form and approve the creation of a negotiating panel composed of P4SC members and people from the office of the city mayor to act as observers. They will not have any power to vote on any matter. During the meeting, De La Peña said the process of negotiation will be discussed, as well as the roles of each panel created to scrutinize plans by the proponents. Previously, Mayor Benjamin Magalong awarded the original proponent status, or OPS, to SM Prime Holdings Incorporated, or SMPI, while disapproving the previous award to Robinson's Land Corporation, causing debate among legislators and the public, which was also denounced through a multi-sectoral rally. De La Peña added, negotiation will last 90 days and SMPI will be summoned to present plans and the panel to discuss terms of negotiation, adding the meetings will be open to the public. Maria Elena Catahan, SunStar Baguio.
The Department of Health Cordillera is bracing on how to evaluate, acquire, and distribute the COVID-19 vaccine once it becomes available in the country. This report from Jonathan Yanes.
Dr. Ruby Constantino, DOH Cordillera Director, said, as soon as a safe and effective COVID-19 vaccine becomes available in the country, residents in the region will be updated and informed on the progress of the country's proactive plan in acquiring and administering the vaccine. Based on the DOH-National Task Force COVID-19 Vaccine Roadmap from evaluation and acquisition to distribution, the developments include a unified strategy map to achieve the new normal, the process involved in vaccine delivery, and the organizational chart of officials who will champion the cost-effective and time-efficient acquisition and delivery of vaccines. Secretary Carlito Galvez, Interagency Task Force Chief Implementer who presented the Philippine National Vaccine Roadmap recently approved by the IATF, elaborated 7 key stages of the COVID vaccine roadmap and the corresponding departments that will lead each phase. Galvez emphasized that the most critical stage is the beginning phase of the roadmap, which involves scientific evaluation and selection of the vaccine, wherein DOH and the Department of Science and Technology leads the said phase. Jonathan Lianes, SunStar Baguio.
Mayor Benjamin Magalong announced the comeback of the Sunday pedestrianization of Session Road. This report from Joven Peralta.
On Tuesday, Magalong said the return of the activity will allow restaurants to cater patrons outside their spaces in a leisure open-air dining experience. The closure of Session Road started with a 1-month experiment which aims to test the viability of pedestrianizing the road, as well as the improvement of air quality when no vehicles ply the upward lane of the road. Engineer Alec Mapalo, Baguio Tourism Officer, stated, the closure aims to promote restaurant dining and help boost businesses in the city's main road. Adding plans to allow buskers along the city streets may also be explored, but not chalk art activities. Before the pandemic, activities every Sunday were planned to cater to locals and visitors to come out and enjoy the road without vehicles, with events like a Farmer's Day, street art, as well as product display. 2 lanes of the road will be closed to traffic this Sunday, in tune with the city's slow, safe, and sure return of economic activity amid the pandemic. Joven Peralta, SunStar Baguio.
Confirmed cases of African swine fever were recorded in 3 different sitios in Bukod, Benguet.
Dr. Miriam Chongan, provincial veterinarian in the local government unit of Bukod, confirmed the new cases in Sitio Gurul, Bila, and Bangao in the last week of October. Chongan said on Monday that 6 pigs from Bangao and 1 in Bila were depopulated to avoid the spread of ASF. Following the new recorded cases of ASF, a joint information education campaign by the Provincial Veterinary Office and the local government were conducted in Bukod upon the request of the different barangays. The PVO also reiterated the Executive Order 2020-60 for swine raisers, buyers, veterinarians, and livestock technicians to strictly observe farm biosecurity measures to fight ASF, advising all stakeholders to report sick pigs to the Municipal Agriculture Office or the Provincial Veterinary Office. Of the 13 towns in Benguet, Bakun, Kapangan, Kibungan, Mangkayan, and Tublay remain ASF-free, while the other 8 towns have already reported cases. Benguet recorded its first confirmed ASF case in February.
The Commission on Elections, or COMELEC, in Baguio City is looking to increase the number of voter registration. This report from Jeannie Cole Cortez.
Lawyer John Paul Martin, COMELEC Baguio election supervisor, said since the increase of the daily quota from 50 to 75 daily, the poll body has noted the growing number of registration. Martin added they are contemplating on raising it to 100 a day next month if the number of registrants would continue to increase. Aside from the new registration, COMELEC also noted an increase in the number of transferring voters from other localities. Registration is Mondays to Thursdays from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. only, as Fridays are devoted for disinfection. Martin reminded prospective registrants to observe the minimum health protocols when going to the Electoral Tribunal for processing and biometrics. In the May 2019 elections, 164,125 voted in Baguio City, while 20,000 were delisted from the voters list for various reasons. Jeannie Cole Cortez, SunStar Baguio.
Congratulations to this week's winner of a Swiss Baker Baguio gift certificate. Join us again next week as we continue with our Facebook contest and get a chance to win exclusive SunStar Baguio merchandise, a SunStar Baguio mug, a SunStar Baguio face mask, and more. For more updates, visit us at our website and our official social media accounts. Working from home in Baguio City, this is Conway Copas, reminding you to grab a copy of SunStar Baguio, the only daily newspaper in Northern Luzon.